Hey, this will be a video chart on GOIG, GOIP Global Incorporated. This one's going for the record, I think. This may be the third day in a row. If not, I know I did it yesterday, so at least 2 days in a row in terms of video charts. But I mean, look at this move. As long as it keeps blasting through resistance levels, that's justifying another chart update. Look at the volume, been increasing the past 3 days. Today's dollar volume even bigger than the other two. Trading 124 million shares up at these prices, not too shabby at all. So great liquidity continues, and it's one of those where it seems like this chart only is getting more and more popular. Right now, it's just acting freakishly. This is not how charts usually act. Definitely the exception right now, not the rule. But let's just dig in. Video's not going to be too long just because I've been talking about it. So all I'm going to really do is update supports, resistances. If you want more details on it, you can just go back and watch some of my other videos. First thing I'm going to do is just get rid of this, our must hold level here. Our must hold level has now moved up to James Bond. So James Bond is the key level right now, 007, that we need to see hold. Um, you know, Basically, real quick, what a must hold level is. If the price were to close below this, something's just not right. Something's gone wrong. Especially when you can see the prices closed up here. But that is the first update. The James Bond level is now our must hold. The other one is this resistance has now been turned into a support. So this level right here is at 0.0095. That is another support level. And then this one I'm also going to turn to support. But what I'm going to do with this is make it a little skinnier because yes, it's a support, but the price kind of barely just closed up above it. So if this does fall, nothing to panic about. Don't freak out about anything. Now, ideally, if the price could hold up here before making its next move up, that would look really good for the chart. But is it required? Not by any means. It could fall below this, and it'd still have all sorts of supports below it. So that's why I call that the ideal level. So this level has now, and this level's right here at a 0.012. This is going to be, let me move that up to where it should be, the new kind of ideal support level. Now let's go on the hunt for some resistances. What we have here is teetering on the edge of a potentially even bigger breakout than what we've had here. That's going to require some work and maybe even require a little bit of consolidation to try to form a higher base. But the first area of resistance, should have probably done it before I scrunch it up, is simply the high of today, which was 0.0143. What I'm going to do is make this a skinnier red line because we've already tested it once. With another big push up, I don't see it putting up much of a fight. So I'm just going to leave that there for now and have it be kind of a skinnier red line. And then after that, our next area of resistance is going to be kind of the four amigos over here. Back here, we had 4 days almost back to back where the price came up here and hit 0.015 and kept getting rejected. So this is going to be the key resistance with any sort of push up. And then after that, you can see things really start to thin out. So it could get pretty exciting. But one step at a time. Let's first just focus on seeing if we can get through that and then worry about 0.015. Once again, pullbacks aren't a bad thing. Consolidation isn't a bad thing. So if you do get some red days, I guess I can just take an example from this chart. I'm sure this little period here frustrated some people, but then when it did get broken out, look how healthy that was for the chart. So that's the same for here. If we do get some pullback days, some red days, that's fine. Ideally, you want to see the less volume, the better on pullback days. But just remember, every day doesn't have to be green in order for the chart to be healthy. So that's going to wrap up this. If there are any other questions, please let me know. And if you haven't yet, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And then with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So a nice variety, something for everybody. And everything's free, so it's worth at least signing up and giving a try. One more time, this was GOIG. Thanks for listening.